When we talk about mental health, many people quietly wonder what mental health really means. And in simple terms, it's about how we think, how we feel, and how we cope with life. As we begin to reflect on that question, it becomes clearer that mental health is not something abstract, but something that shapes our emotions, our reactions, and how we experience each day. Understanding this helps us see why mental health is important because it influences our stress levels, our relationships, our decisions, and even how our bodies respond to daily challenges. And as we pay closer attention, we may start to recognize signs such as persistent sadness, anxiety, fatigue, or withdrawal, not as personal failures, but as signals asking for care and understanding. Many people carry these signals in silence, often because stigma teaches them to hide their struggles and feel ashamed for something that is deeply human. Over time, this stigma can become harmful, creating isolation and making it harder to reach out, even when support could make a meaningful difference. This is why helping begins with listening, with compassion, and with creating spaces where people feel seen and respected rather than judged. Alongside support, self care becomes important, not as pressure or perfection, but as small, gentle actions that help calm the nervous system and restore balance. Mental health challenges rarely come from a single cause and instead develop through a combination of life experiences, stress, biology, and circumstances that affect both mind and body. Science helps us understand this connection by showing how processes like oxidative stress and inflammation can influence brain function, mood, and emotional resilience. Within the body, natural defense systems such as glutathione work quietly to protect cells and support balance when the body is under strain. Supporting these systems is not about fixing everything at once, but about giving the body what it needs to function better over time. When we approach health this way, it becomes less about blame and urgency, and more about understanding, patience, and self respect. Caring for mental and physical health through informed, supportive choices can influence how we feel today and shape how we experience tomorrow. And if you choose to continue learning at your own pace, IMMA exists to offer education without judgment, awareness without pressure, and trusted information to explore whenever you feel ready, because you are not alone.